about my silent retreat for the 10-day silent retreat for Samatha-Vipassana. It's really interesting. I do silent retreat in my temple for 2 years already. I did that to 2024 in San Francisco for 2 years. And this year I decided to do a 10-day silent retreat in Los Angeles from Christmas to 4th of January. I don't even know this about Vipassana. And I even tell my friend, Angie, I say, oh, you want to go to a Vipassana retreat? Oh, I should go with you next time, but I'm going with my temple. And here we go. I'm going to one for it's like a manifestation, I think. So you think that you're gonna go there, and then suddenly you go there. All right. So before we go, hi Blue. Hello, you want to be part of it? Okay, come live with me. So before we go, I would like to start with a little bit quiet time. So I'm gonna play with my singing bowl. I would like you to find a comfy seat. Today we're gonna talk about my retreat for 30 minutes, and the last 15 minutes I'm gonna practice this method that I learned from the retreat with you. So what you need to do now, you can use this time to grab a really comfy meditation cushion. If you don't have it, grab something a bit more firm to put underneath of your sit bone, so you can more lift up to your spine than just sit like that. And you can grab a blanket because it's getting cold, and that's it. So when you're doing that, I'm just gonna play 3 times my singing bowl. Just quiet our mind, relax everything, your body, your mind, your soul. Now get your comfy seat, cushion underneath of your tailbones, not touching your thighs, it's just supporting your spine. It's been a long day, finally we rest at that time, this time. So take a deep breath in, trying to pull your spine straight up. Then slowly breathe out. 2 more breaths like this. Inhale, straighten your spine. Get all the energy flow. Then breathe out. One last time. Slowly breathe in. Imagine your spine going all the way straight. And slowly breathe out. Now we get our hand, grab it the opposite ears, keeping spine straight. Then drop your head to one side. Use some strength from your hand. Pull your head to the ground. When you can't do this anymore, you drop your shoulder to the ground. So you create even more space between your neck and your shoulder. You stay here. And slowly release your hand. You can gently look to the ground or maybe look to the sky. Just find any spot You feel it's more tense. Right, and then slowly go back to the center. We swap to another side, hand on you, another ear. Really gently pull your head towards the ground. Keep your spine straight. So don't lean your whole body. Keep your body straight so you can have that resist movement. When you're ready, drop your shoulder to the ground more. You come back to the center. We lift your shoulder up. Then release. Lift your shoulder up. Then release. And then last one, lift your shoulder up. And then finally, you release. Yeah. Warm up your hands, your palms, and cover your eyes. All right. So meditation, the most important things to do in the beginning, you can make sure you relax. Your body is relaxed. Your mind is relaxed. All right. So I actually prepare is a schedule we have for that silent retreat. So I went there on Christmas, and then we check in around 2:00, and then we are there. You submit your phone, everything to them. So once you're there, you have no phone. You're not supposed to have notebook. You're not supposed to write, but I did because I have some questions for the master. And you're not supposed to have any eye contact with anybody there. You're supposed to be really, really going inside of you. All right. And yeah, so that's the day. And what I say? So what is the retreat was really truly about? So what is that about? You're in the retreat for 10 days, usually 7 days, but I did the 10 days. They have 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 14 days, 30 days. So this is the first time for me to do 10 days. I was a little bit like, oh, would that be too long? But I think that is actually quite good amount of time. So the idea is to adjust your diet first, because you will have your vegan food there every single day, 3 meals. So by adjusting your diet, you calm yourself down, and then you adjust your sleep, because every day you will be awaking around 5 a.m. and you go to your meditation hall at 5:30. Then you have the whole day, you go to sleep 9:45. So usually 10 o'clock you fall to sleep. Then you wake up at the 5, and then you constantly doing that. So you have a very regular sleeping. Then we adjust your body. Every day you do yoga, you do walking meditation, you do a lot of, you stretch a lot. So your body is ready for meditation. And by the end, with all the things that we do there, example, like you don't see people, so you don't have really interaction with people. You don't talk, you cannot talk, silent. And you can't use your phone, you don't have any entertainment, you cannot read a book, you cannot write a note. So all the kind of things is just trying to remind you that all the time go back to here. So what they say all the time is, where is your body, where's your heart? That means that what are you doing, you really focus, you know exactly what you're doing. You're not like, I'm doing eating, but my mind is floating to somewhere else. No, the main purpose is whatever you do, you pay attention, you focus on exactly what you're doing. So it's like living in the present, right? But how can you live in the present every single second? So the temple create a really beautiful environment for you to trying to get to the status like living in the present every time, every second. So that's the purpose for the retreat. And then they teach you different methods, right? So this time, I'm very lucky. This one they only teach one method. So I've been already practiced a lot of different method, like you calculate your breathing and you relax your body. You so many different method. But I wasn't really. I'm been meditating for more than 2 years, but I always struggling so many wandering thinking, and I usually take a really long time to get to that status. Let's say I meditate for 45 minutes. The first 20 minutes is just I don't even know what I'm thinking. But I believe I found a method so can get me really focused. So the first thing isn't that cute that I write it down? Is Samatha. I don't even know is that how you say it. That's how I don't familiar with the method. So the first thing you do, you stop. All right, with the method. So the method is very simple. You just focus your all the attention to this spot, to here, right? Just somewhere between your nose and your lips, and you're trying to focus on here, and you focus on focus itself. You're not trying to find an object, like you're not trying to find your third eyes, or you're not trying to count numbers to get your intention to the subject or objects. No, you just purely focus on focus itself. So you focus on this point, and then you're trying to get focus, and that's it. Then, so that you stop. So that's a method that your mind stop here. So once you get the stopping here, you can stop your thinking. You are completely focused on this point, and you completely focus on what you're focusing. So you have this first step. That means stop, right? Stop. So stop your thinking. So you in that moment. The second one is the one that you always hear, Vipassana. That's mean observe. So once you have your attention here, right? And then slowly you can kind of like a laser. So your attention is here, like a laser. All the thing is here, right? And then once you really can stop all your thinking and get focused for a long time, let's say 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then you can starting to kind of like expand, zoom out. So you can starting with observing your breathing, and then you can start to notice you're more like how your belly breathing and stuff, and you can more focus on how your body doing. Then by the end you can expand your senses to everywhere around you, but you're still focusing on here. So that's how you do it. It's not easy. So we're gonna last 15 minutes, we will practice it together, so we show you what I'm really talking about. And all right, so I'm gonna tell you what is a day like in the silent retreat. Usually, the first day you arrive, and then you get your all your luggage. You have your own room. No, you share your room with someone else, and then you come out and you're ready. You go meditate. Then you have a Dharma surface. So every day is like this. You wake up around 5 a.m. and then you will be in the hall around 5:30. So you do we call it form moving meditation. So it's kind of like exercise before you go meditate. But again, you're supposed to be like meditating every single second. Anyway, so you're sitting, you're meditating, when you're eating, you're meditating, you do everything every second, you should be meditating. So it doesn't really matter what you do, but you're supposed to be meditating anyways. Then you will have some morning surface, you're gonna chant a little bit like different sutra. Then you have breakfast by Blue. And after breakfast, usually you need to help to clean up something, it's part of your duty. Then they will have the bell because you cannot say anything. So they will have the ding 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 ding. Do you know that what you're gonna do? And then ding 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 ding. And you have no watch too. You're not supposed to know the time. So and then once you hear the ring, the bell, then you know what to do, and then you don't know that you can go sleep a little bit. So usually they give you 30 minutes to rest, sleep a little bit if you're too tired. Then they will have a Dharma talk, then they have meditation again, and then they will have a break, and then come back meditate again, and then they will have dinner. It's mainly it's meditation and Dharma talking, Dharma talk. Usually we will have 6 meditations per day, sit down meditation per day, 6 times. Every time, this time is 30 minutes. So we will have 3 hours per day to sit down and meditate only. And you can also have walking meditation too, but it's extra time. It seems like really a lot, but you really think about it, right? You whole day there, but you the time that you can sit down is also only 10, 3 hours per day for 10 days. So it's not really that crazy amount of time for meditation. Um, so this, let's say this, yeah. So after this, you like uh, go meditate. You go meal like 3 meals per day. So you get up and then you meditate, you walk, then you do surface, and then you clean up, then you rest a little bit, and then you meditate again, and then you listen to the lecture, and then every day is the same, repeat everything like that. So for the first few days, I didn't get what the master say. For me, it's like I don't really know what she wants me to do. She said to focus on here, right? That's took me 7 days to find this spot. I was like, so I can't really feel this spot. I don't know what you're talking about, where it is. I don't know. So I just kind of focus on this area, right? So I was thinking, okay, I just focus on this area. Then I would be like, go into that status. And usually the last few days, every day you will have interview time. So when the people is sitting down meditating, if you have problems, you can put your card behind your pillow cushion. Then they will give you the chance to talk to your master. So that's the only time the interview is supposed to be the only time you can talk. So you go into a smaller room that will be only you and the master, and you ask your question. So I did see her 3 times this time because I got very confused. So every time before I came in, I have all the different notes. I see what I'm gonna ask. what I'm gonna because you only see her 1 time. If you miss that, you probably may not have any time. But I'm lucky to have 3 times to talk to my master. So in the beginning, was like really confusing. I don't know what she's talking to me, and then she said, "Just focus on this spot." I still can't find it, so I'm always like, where it is and stuff. And she said, "No, just focus on here, just this spot." And it took me almost 7 days to starting to really I can focus on here. I remember I was trying so hard. The first few days, I have so many like warning thoughts. My mind wasn't stopped at all. And I was talking to myself. I was like, I'm here to meditate. And I have so many wandering thoughts. And what I'm doing here, I'm gonna waste all the time here just to repeat, to listen to myself talking about all the junk. So I say I'm not gonna do that. I was just thinking about all the all the things in life, all the people I'm not supposed to think of. So I just can't stop. And it's just this time was like I was doing the walking meditation. I really want to quiet my mind. I really want to be like do what I supposed to do in here, supposed to meditate, have no thought and just meditate. But I wasn't able to do that. And in that time was I'm doing the walking meditation, and I walk and I say, I can't stop the mind. I can't stop the mind. And then I was like getting a little bit like crazy person. I cover my ears. Oh my gosh, stop it, stop it. All right. I just kind of I was almost crazy. Then suddenly I tell myself, okay, if I can't stop thinking about something that I'm not supposed to think, and I will think about work, I think about my yoga career, I think about what we're gonna do for work, not gonna think about anyone else. And since then the mind start to quiet a little bit, and then more and more. Maybe I'm not that interested in job. Maybe that's the reason. Anyways, then I starting to finally find the spot. No, I was finding the spot when I was eating. I remember now. So there was the switch time. I was eating, and so I say I gotta focus on here and eat at the same time. So focus and eat, focus and eat. I starting to can be able to focus on only what I'm focusing here, but at the same time I'm eating. But I'm so focusing that I cannot taste anything. I can't taste anything. I just keep on eating for like 3 meals. I am constantly like focusing, but I don't even know how my taste like. And then suddenly I suddenly realize what the meaning is. You're not your body. I just like this. You're not your body, because when I was so focusing, I can't taste any food. So I know that I'm eating, but I can't taste it. I have to really tell myself, go feel your tongue, and then you suddenly can taste the taste. But if you don't let yourself connect to your tongue, then you can't really feel any taste. For me, that time. So I suddenly like, okay, that suddenly wakes me up. Like, that's mean the taste is actually stored in here, in the tongue, on the tongue, right? On the tongue. It's not from you. Everything stored here, you decided to taste it. And if you don't decide to taste it, you can't taste it. Which means it's a distance. It's a distance from your taste to you. So things is not instant. I know I study, you of course know you have all the nerves, but you never know, because when you eat, you feel like, whoa, this is so good. I love the taste. You never really understand there's a distance. And by focusing on this, the first time in my life, I know by myself, it's not someone else to tell me. I know by myself that it's a distance. I am not my tongue. I won't taste it until I decided to connect it. It's like you're driving a vehicle, typical. If you don't step on the gas, the car is not gonna go, because the car is not yourself. So if your mind don't focus on it, if your mind focus on your subconscious, let's say subconscious, then you know that you have distance. So you're asking yourself, okay, let's taste. Let's taste. It's like let's step on the gas. At that moment, I suddenly realized what Sakuro say, you're not your body, right? So that moment I realized that I'm not my body. So it's a distance. So the master told me, this is how you know, because we always think that we are the senses. We always think that we are our emotions. We always think that I get so upset, or the taste is amazing. I can't live without it. But if you really focus back to your subconscious, let's say subconscious. I don't really know, is that really subconscious? Let's say you focus, then you realize that it's a distance between your senses. So that's the way that how you stop your ignorance. Because a lot of things is like that you think that you are your body, so you're so attached to your body, or you think that you are the emotions, like, oh, I am so upset. Actually, it's not. The real concept is this is upset, but it's not me. I am not upset. It's just the emotion here is upset. Yes, so that's the moment that I realized that I am not me, all the senses here. It's wonderful because it's like the kids when they were 3 years old or 4 years old, before, when they're very young but they can talk, they will say to you, mama, mama, Matilda wants it, or oh, Angel wants this. So they never say I want this. They usually say someone else's name, her name, I mean their own name, but they don't really know I should say I. She would tell you, oh, Matilda wants it. Let's say her name is Matilda. Matilda's want these things. And I always think, why? Why is she saying Matilda? No? And suddenly I realized that when you were a kid, when you said that young, you do not have the concept of I. People teach you that this is you. And then you have the concept like, oh, that's me. It's like the animals. They don't know in the mirror, that's them. But the kids, they pick up. So it's the same thing. I realized that I'm not me. I'm not this body. I'm not my emotion. I'm not the taste. I don't taste. I need to pay attention. So it's a distance from me and all that kind of things. And then how that you know, then you're not supposed to attach so much, because everything is not you. The more it's you, then you have to meditate and you find out. It's already very late. Yeah. And I think the last 2 days was the interstorm, and cleaning. Then cleaning I met is actually quite interesting. Once I can get the method here, meditate become a slightly more easier for me. So I can just meditate for 30 minutes, just like 30 minutes gone. It's just like few minutes. It's crazy, and it's so easy. But the feelings after you do this kind of meditation, you're highly concentrate on this, and you don't have any thoughts. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes you don't have any thoughts here, you don't have any wandering thoughts. And then once you have more that status, you become so peaceful. Here is constantly you feel peaceful. You don't have to do anything the whole day. You feel peaceful. It's like nothing could bother you. You have a very strong, peaceful feeling right in your heart. So that's the result. When I think I'm not sure. I think I found the method that I can be really being meditative, and all the feelings I have, I'm so like constantly be happy, not easy to get upset. I'm just very peaceful. So yeah, also from the first few days, I was like crazy, like I want to scream. And by the last few days, I starting to get into the status of meditation. And then now it's already 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I had my meditation retreat. I feel really calm. And I used to think things have to be done quickly. Like I would be in the kitchen, I want to do everything. I want to clean the table, I want to clean up, and dust the dishwasher, I have to do this and this and that. And now I'm able to tell myself, like, it's okay. I don't have to finish everything at once. I can just stop. It's okay. I slow down. I really slow down after the retreat. And these few days, I'm starting to feel like I don't really sense the time for some reason. It's really difficult for me to be on time. Like the time just go like that. And you're not frustrated. Usually you think like, waste my time. Eh. No, you just you're enjoying every moment in your life. So because you're so peaceful, every single second is a gift. It's that kind of feeling. So it's wonderful. All right. Um, okay. Because it's no one here, so no one can ask me any questions. But I'm okay because it's my first time. I have some pictures of the meditation camp that maybe I can upload on the videos here later. I don't know how to do it, but then you have more idea how is the camp look like. If you guys want to join, you can go to Dharma Tram Mountain website and do 1 day meditation, then 3 days, then you can do 7 days or 10